Hi, it's Esther Triggs Camacho, and this is my interview portion. How do I define applied theater? First, I have to say, I knew nothing about applied theater when I first heard about this program. But when I heard about it, and the more I researched, I realized that this was something that I was working toward and practicing my whole life. I have always belonged to this idea that theater is indeed all around us. It's in who you say hello to every day. It's in your community, in your work, in your studies, in your relationships with your friends and your family. It's not just about drama, which of course is playing a huge part, but the idea that theater, music, art is indeed all around us. And the idea that this program is taking what I always believed in and putting it into something concrete and obtainable is the most amazing thing to me right now. I can truly see where taking what you learn in applied theater at CUNY and bringing it to a museum or to help people who care for the elderly gain empathy for their patients, or to students to help them learn in a different way, or in a corporate environment to help build a stronger tie between this person and that person and unite the corporation. The sky is absolutely the limit. Not to mention social injustice, everything that we see going on in the world, and helping to evoke social change, helping communities who are maybe hurting from gentrification or other hurts to come together, and you to guide them to create something that they can be proud of, something that helps them to see someone else's viewpoint, something that helps bind them together. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place, but I am absolutely thrilled to learn that there is a part-time program that I can actually do. The reason I was so excited is because I have always said I would go back to school and get my master's in acting or in directing or one of the more conventional areas. Not because I had a certain desire to necessarily get my master's in acting or directing, but because theater, music, art has always been such a huge part of my life. I wanted desperately to get back to that core understanding. And to have something like applied theater, it actually is taking me to the next level. It's making me understand that I have the ability to take what I've already learned in undergrad and my life experiences and combine them with my love for community and for building a strong, beautiful community, and smushing all of those things together so that I can therefore make change, make good change happen. My son was diagnosed with cancer last year, and I found myself wandering off into secret magical kingdoms while I stayed with him by his side in the hospital. And I met many parents, and I saw that there would be a need for some sort of community outreach in the hospitals, not just with parents dealing or other caregivers dealing with their terminally ill or very ill family members or friends, but just with the idea of being in this hospital that makes you feel so distant and away from the rest of the world, that everyone was longing to have a friend and have a community of their own. So immediately my head went to, what program can I bring to hospitals? What can I do to help people that are sick in hospitals, but also the people who are healthy and are visiting them day after day and are feeling kind of a little alienated from the rest of the world. My brain is going a mile a minute because I seriously have a huge passion for the idea that theater, art, music, all of that helps make your brain work in a different way. It's proven that when you use the right side of your brain, it helps your left side of your brain. And when you bring those two things together, it actually can make for a stronger, healthier, and more happy individual. And when we combine that with what we see in communities, it becomes like its own disease, its own beautiful disease, that one person affects another person, affects another person, affects another person, and soon we're all growing together. So I know I have a lot to learn, and I hope you'll accept me to your program. I have so much to offer and so much to give, and I'm just really excited that I found you when I did. Thank you.